Hi everyone, Michael Ryer here. Hey, I'm going to share something with you to help improve your productivity with Good2Go. This is a must-see video for all Good2Go users. Uh, Thank you to one of our customers who asked me a question last week of basically how could you more easily navigate Good2Go, because there's a lot of clicks sometimes to get to the view that you like to use a lot. And it'd be nice if we could just do that quick and easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to do that in a couple different ways, and then I'll come back and show you how I did it so you know what I did. So first thing, let's say that I need to monitor my proofs and which ones are already approved by clients. I want to make sure that they're good to go. And then if they are, I want to pass them on to pre-press. If they're not good or I have questions, I also want to be able to go back to the customer very quickly and very easily. So what I've done here is let's just go ahead and open up Good2Go, and I'm going to go right here to the team workspace and where I can see all my approved jobs. So you can see this view is giving me a list of all my approved jobs right here. Now, one thing you may not realize is the team workspace is a very interactive workspace. So like if I go here and click on that little icon, it's going to show me who were the two reviewers and did they both actually finish their review. In this case, we can see that they did. I can also look at the pre-flight data and get a nice little summary. I can see they got bleeds in here. There was some image issues that were dealt with. But let's see over here. I got some comments, but yet this is an approved job. So what did they say here? Can you change the title from CEO to president? I guess they didn't really mean to approve this because they're asking for a change. Let's go take a look at what that change is. Oh, okay. So this they got that down as CEO. They mean that to be president. So that's going to be a pretty easy fix for pre-press. So I'm going to go under here though, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel that approval. Customer needs title changed to president, and change that. Now, what I just did there by putting in that little comment is that make sure it goes into the history that that's there, as well as their comment will be in there. But now I can take that job and I can assign that to pre-press. I just pick them from the list. Of course, they have to have their own account, so you can send it over to them. Change the title. I'm just going to keep that short and misspelled. So there we go, and assign that off. So now that job is actually assigned, and you can see there, if I need to go back to the client, I can always talk to the client back through here. Send a review back to the client, ask them a question about what's going on. Or I can go ahead and forward that job by assigning a task to a teammate. In this case, I assigned it to sales at good2gosoftware.com, but that's my pretend pre-press department. There again, notice all this. These are selectable, and you can see what's going on. You can see a summary of what went on with that task. There's a lot of that in Good2Go already that you may not realize is already there. Another thing too is you got this capability here for the alternate text. Let me explain how that works here by taking you to another part of Good2Go. Let's go over here and let's actually send out a proof. So let's say I got this file here. I'm going to send it off to the client for a proof. Ryer 217, and I'm going to put in the job number 102-456, just like that, and send. So this is the create button in HTML format. And what's significant about that is, again, now that I got it in HTML format, I can save it as a bookmark, which is kind of typical, where that's what I've done here with send proofs, is just bookmarking that page. How can it do that? Because these URLs are all very generic. These can be used very, well, they're generic. There's nothing specific about them so that you can bookmark them, just like over here under the team workspace. What I did to get that other, that double clickable application is I went to team workspace, I went to proofing, just like this, and then I went over here and I said, I just want to see approved, just like that. So now I got the view that I want to save. So now under Chrome, I would go here and I would either create a shortcut. That's what this is down here, is a shortcut. Or I can also create an app. And that's so now you got an app that you can go to. And again, this URL is the same for all Good2Go users. So once you create that little app, you can share it amongst other Good2Go users, and they just double click on it and they go right to that view. That way you can see here, I can add it to my dock, or I can put it here on my desktop. If I need to send a proof, I just double click on the icon and bam, I'm right in there to do that. How did I get to the HTML version of that? Is I went to create, and then look here. If I hover over here, see that little symbol that's always take me to that page? That's what that means. Click, and now it took me to that page, and it's good to go. Now, one other thing I'd like to say is on that job that I sent out for the proof with the job number, you can see that that job number ends up being used right here in the title of that email. So not only is it that searchable in Good2Go, that's also searchable in your email when you get responses. So that alternate text field is kind of a special field that we put in Good2Go so that you can actually search upon it in just about any of the main screens in Good2Go and find that job no matter where you're at. So even if you're over here under the desktop and you need to find that, you can just put that ID number right in here and hit search. It'll pull it up no matter where it's at. Oh, well, you'd want to make sure you deselect that, but then it would find it anywhere in Good2Go and show it to you. So that's another productivity hint. So what we learned here today is, first of all, these Good2Go URLs are all generic, so they can be bookmarked, or you can create a shortcut, or you can create an app out of them, which means you can put them on your dock, you can put them on your desktop, double click, take you right to the view, saves you a lot of time. We also learned that these windows here are all very interactive, so you don't have to keep going back and forth in each one. You can just go ahead and click on that, view the job, see what's going on with it, making sure it's what it's supposed to be, and then send it on to pre-press. That's how simple it can be. So hopefully this was useful for you, and let me know if you got any questions. You know, if you do, drop us an email, book a meeting with us. We're always here to help. So don't be afraid to just drop us a quick question if you're wondering about something. Because a lot of times I know everyone's really busy these days, especially this time of year. I know people are going nuts. I know clients, and there's a few people out there like Tom. Hello, I know you're like going nuts these days, but boy, there's some real productivity stuff that could help you here. So that's why I wanted to make this video and get this out to you as quick as we can. And otherwise, stay tuned, everyone. We got some really cool stuff coming very soon. Something else I'm going to be announcing along with this video on a separate video too that's going to go out. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.